Hello everyone, and welcome to Development Week 6 of the Open World RPG game that me and Caden are making. So, this week, I have finally put together the auto material. So basically, I downloaded a lot of textures from the Brushify packs and all that. So let me open up Unreal here. So here we are. We have kind of, see, this landscape looks, you probably think it looks good. It looks bad. Just not good. Anyways, the reason that I'm super pumped up about this is if I go to, actually, let me select this landscape here. And if I go to Brushify, Materials, Landscape, and get this boy right here, drop that in. So it's going to take a while loading everything. As far, yep, 3,500. And as far as I remember, it's going to look like a weird, like, wet black kind of thing. Yep. That's all it looks like right now. Anyways, basically, what this does is when you, like, make mountains, like I did, just a second ago, instead of the, like, sides that are really steep being just a normal grass texture, it takes the steepness and changes it to either like a dirt or stone texture to make it look more natural. So there isn't just, grass being stretched up the side of a mountain. And the Brushify pack also uses procedural generation to make grass, rocks, flowers on top of all the grass, like the grass textures. And they move too, which it makes it look so much better. I am in the terrain testing level because I want the kind of main level to look, how I want it to, and it will take me quite a while to do that. So, I'll come back once this is done, because it will take another at least 2 minutes, and we're just going to be talking here about stuff that I've already explained. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So now I'm pretty sure I have to assign layers, please. Alright, well, I have to assign layers to these. As you can see, it's red. Basically, the landscape kind of material has all of these kind of like options to put on the landscape, but Unreal doesn't really know which one to use at what time. It's just know that it has these options. So basically what I have to do, I go into landscape, I go into layer infos, and all of these right here, I just kind of drag and drop onto there. I get this, put that there. And now it's the top one with info, so it makes it like that. So if I get like desert, well, they do look very similar. All about forest dry, and I'm gonna eventually have to put all these in, so I'm putting them in now. Craters, snow, slope, I don't know what that is. Do that, puddles, mud. Pretty fun, huh? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It now knows what to do at what time when I have selected it. So, let's get down here. You know what, let's get rid of the static lighting real quick. I need to build lighting, so I'll be right back while it builds that. Alright, I'm back. And it has successfully built every lighting instance. So we come down here. This is the beach one. As you can see, there's like little rocks here. Let me take that down a bit so we can get a better look. These are extremely small. That's why they can be low poly, and they save on computer resources when they're lower polygon count. So let's I'm gonna show off these. So we have, why does grass not have one? Okay, there we go. So we do that, and then wow, okay, grass looks like that. We do grass dry, and it looks, after it compiles the shaders, it looks different. You know what? I'm gonna get them all around the terrain, and I'm gonna show you after, so that you don't have to keep waiting for all these compiling shaders. Alright, I'm back. It has done, compiling shaders and everything. So, if we go to here, and we go to paint, as you can see, all the stuff down here is all that's in this level. I will show you. So the first thing right here is beach, and if I zoom in on it, you can see there's like little rocks here and there which are procedurally generated, as well as the sand. The sand is not procedurally generated, but still really cool. As you can see, the kind of paints fade in and out of each other. As you can see right here, this is beach, this is dry grass, and this is regular grass. Grass has rocks and flowers, and even flowers that move. Just pretty cool, not gonna lie. There, so here's, normal grass. Here's dry grass, which is, grass, but a little bit lighter. Here is, I'm pretty sure, snow. And if we zoom in, you can see little rocks here and there. Here is, oh boy, close after snow. This gotta be dunes. This has to be dunes. So here's dunes. As you can see, it's wavy, not like the beach over here, which is normal. This is wavy with some rocks, which are very hard to find, but I know it has rocks somewhere in there. So here should be, I think, one of the forest ones. No, this is mud. Maybe I got it out of order. I'm pretty sure this is grass, this is dry grass, this is desert, this is snow, this is forest. Over here, now there's a difference between these two, which is hard to tell, is forest and forest dry. I think forest dry is over. I think, okay, this is puddles. Alright, okay. Alright, anyways, you can probably tell the difference between all of them. They have little details here and there, like this has, grass and flowers. Over here, this has water, and over here, this has, little rocks and stuff. What I really like, not only is there, little touches like that, is the auto kind of like change of the textures when you're sculpting. Look at that. See the stone? I didn't place that. It made that automatically. And there's still little procedurally generated rocks and stuff. Especially the snow one. The snow one is my favorite. I think this looks amazing. But yeah, every single one of these does that. There's like a little stone. It looks a lot more natural and a lot better than just having, stretched grass. So yeah, that's basically what I have done this week. I basically imported it and then I fixed it because importing stuff through chopping it up so that you can commit it breaks several things. But I put it all together, and yeah, I'm gonna be using this on the main map. But man, like, you come over here, dude, the water is reflective. Bro, this is great. Normally, you would have to get, like, this texture and this texture, like, okay. This texture and this texture are different. Normally, you would have to get into paint over here and put both textures into the paint stuff and paint that manually, which would be a pain. It would just be a lot of labor work. It would be pretty easy, but it'd just be really annoying. And having all the foliage and rocks here, where you would just have to go again into the foliage one, and you'd have a little thing like this blue kind of radius, and you have to like go like that over it to paint everything. This thing just does it all for you right off the bat, which saves, number one, lots of time, and number two, makes everything look nicer, so that it improves the workflow and it makes everything looks nicer. Okay, wow. Looks better, even though this is like super easy. You just whamp. Whoops, that's paint, not sculpt. Just whoop, and then wow, there's stone and grass and rocks and flowers and grass that move around, have animations, like, bro, it's insane. Anyways, that's what I've done this week. That's what I've done this week. Basically, I would want to use this for the main map. I mean, of course. But, we were thinking of having biomes, like having a snow biome, a desert biome, grass biome, maybe, like, I don't know, like a forest biome or something. But yeah. Basically, we're gonna use this on the, you know, big map, normal map, world map, I guess you could call it. And yeah, in the future, I would want to, start sculpting the rest of the world map, and try to get the kind of boundaries laid down of the biomes and all that. I'm guessing like the four corners will be where the main boundaries are, or biomes are, and all that. See, it wouldn't be that hard, because even with like desert to snow, it fades super well. So it's not just like a line of this is desert and this is snow. It's, you know, a short but good fade. And I bet in the settings you can change it. Now, there is a paint called remove. Where is it? It's all the way down here. Remove procedural, which if I go over here, I'm like, oh, actually, if I go over here and I'm like, oh, I don't want, you know, all this stuff. I click it, and I just go, bam, and guess what? After, you know, compiling all the shaders, because it has to rebuild everything instead of just, you know, removing the procedural stuff. It gets a little bit glitched out, as you can see. Mainly on, like, the stone part. But, for the most part, all the procedural stuff is gone. Huh. Maybe it's not. Anyways, I'm gonna work that out, you know, in later. This is obviously something I have to, you know, fiddle with in order for it to work for what I want. Yeah, that doesn't. It probably shouldn't. Okay, probably shouldn't look like that. But I'll definitely, you know, I'll work it out. I probably won't remove any of the procedural stuff because I think it adds to the material. Um, anyways, yeah, that's about it. I want to work on, sculpting the main, the world map, and then I would also want to apply this in biomes. Basically, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm also going to fix more of the enemies that Caden has used to make some of the AI enemies. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.